All right, well, Pastor Kyle here, and I'm sitting across the table from my very good friend, Josh Johnson, and he's a face that many of you know and are familiar with, but some of you probably know pretty well. And Josh has been coming to City Church since just about the earliest days. Back in the chain days, he got baptized here. He is always rocking out behind that cage. You see him in that context. He's served as a member of our board for a very long time as well now. And I am excited to announce that Josh Johnson has officially been brought onto City Church's staff as our new executive pastor. Woo! So everybody give it up wherever you are for Mr. Josh Johnson right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and we're excited. Tell us a bit, Josh, about yourself and how you started coming to City Church.
Well, it's very interesting. I actually grew up with Crizel. So for those who knew our previous worship pastor, Crizel, we both grew up together at Trinity Christian Center in Artesia. And we were both in the youth band together through junior high and high school. So she actually invited me to the second birthday of City Church. So I came there. I was very interested in what was going on here. Started joining the worship team and started serving. And with City Church, that's where the Lord fully called me to himself. I accepted Christ fully through City Church. I got baptized. Amazing things have happened. I met my wife here through the small groups. And so City Church has been a huge part of my life.
That's so awesome, Josh. I know that the vocational journey to get here, you've served in a lot of kind of different contexts. I think it just might be helpful for people to just know a little bit about your own story from your career, and just to understand a little bit about your skill set. So maybe you just share a couple of those things.
Yeah, I'd love to. So after I got out of high school, I joined the Marine Corps. So I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years, from 2004 to 2008. I went to Iraq and served as military police. The rest of my career, I was in artillery, and so we went to Okinawa, trained with the Thai Marines in Thailand, and did a whole bunch of stuff in the Marine Corps. I ended up starting working at AAA after I got out of the Marine Corps in 2008, and eventually went into retirement services at AAA, where I became the supervisor of our retirement services, where we handled all of the pension and 401k for the employees and the retirees of AAA. And so I was put into the supervisor position in September of 2021, and continued in that role until the end of 2022, when I left the club.
That's exciting. I remember when we were thinking through kind of the structure of our church and what we were going to do and how that was going to look, and I was sitting around one day praying about stuff, and this thought just came into my mind: what if it's supposed to be Josh? And it was like a light bulb went off, it has just been. And so from then, I want to say that was 8 months ago, or so we just both started praying and asking God what he would have. And this journey of this last year of praying and seeking the Lord together, I think we stand before you confidently to tell you it's not a decision that anyone made lightly. We took a long time to think and to pray about this, and I just know that Josh is the perfect person for this role at City Church. He is going to serve you well. And I know that this is going to be a new season for our church to have an executive pastor. That's not something that we've had before. And one of the things that Josh is going to do in his first little chunk of his time here is to go through the ordination process with Transformation Ministries. And so we're excited about that. Josh, we're excited to have you on the team. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. We've all been keeping it to the chest a little bit, and it's excited to just be able to put it out there
Oh, yeah.
once and for all. So welcome to the team once
Thank you
and
very
for
much.
all. Last question, what are you most looking forward to in this new season for you and your family and for the church?
Well, like you said, this didn't come lightly with this decision. When Kyle brought this up to me, I felt like the Lord was preparing my heart for this transition. Myself and my wife Jessica have been praying about what God wants to do in this next chapter of our lives, so this fit really well into what we wanted to do. I've loved to serve the church as an elder, playing on the worship and doing everything else that I can around here, but I've always thought, what if I had an entire day to devote to the church? What could I do if I worked here? And so it's incredible that this is actually coming true. So I think that I'm looking forward to serving you and serving the staff and serving the church and using the skills that I've learned over my career to better the church. So I'm just so excited to dig into everything and to hopefully take some loads off of the staff members' shoulders and just serve people.
That's awesome. Well, if you guys want to get in touch with Josh, just email josh@lovehopecity.com. If you find yourself in a crisis, dial 911 immediately. I'm just kidding. We're always here for you. But we are excited to have him around. And so welcome to the team, Josh.
Thank you very much.